Hello, hello, hello. Bruce here. As I do sometimes, I crash into things and then I kind of show what I've been recently watching. Chris Hedges, I watch quite a bit. Chris Hedges Report. And this guy right here, he's a pretty interesting dude. I'm not here to sort of actively shout out, I suppose, but he's definitely worth a shout out. He basically is pointing out he has written a book that points out, I think like 18 different countries that have been adversely affected by our wonderful CIA and government, and where we just interfere across the world. This is something that's all kind of news to me. It might be news to you. Yeah, we take everything that we want because we can. And we got a government that's full of weapons, more weapons, more weapons. That's not my best. But the point is this. Yeah, we have a very bleak way of dealing with other people in this world. And it's going to come back to roost. I always keep saying this to us as citizens because it's all kind of done behind our backs. And yeah, they're ruthless. They're ruthless here in this country. No ifs or buts about it that the nefarious forces I'm talking about took out Kennedy, both Kennedys. And anybody else that they deem that gets in their way. They had no thought whatsoever for murder. And assassination is just one of their tools in the toolbox. And we're a very, 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 very scary country. It scares the hell out of me, actually, the more I find out about good old United States of Dystopia, really. We're looking to start World War III. We are the bad guys. There is no other bad guys other than Israel's our little hitman for us. They do a lot of the dirty work in the Middle East. But we're all over. We've destroyed South America and Central America. Any semblance of any democracy that self-serving to their own country and their own people is immediately taken care of by the CIA and all its various henchmen organizations that assist it to destabilize, who knows, pretty much every country in this planet. I mean, it's even like insidious in Great Britain, the United States is, and Australia. I mean, you basically, dance to our tune or else. We are a tyranny. We're an empire nation that just, is running over nations as we speak. We dictate what the hell you do. It's incredibly horrifying. And this is a country I call home. My country, 'tis of thee. And, we the people, up us, you know what I mean? They're just, it's just incredible. I had no idea. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. The wool's being pulled over all our eyes, including mine. I don't know if it's always been out there. I assume it has, that you could find out, but it's certainly not something you see on mainstream news even today. Anything that's relevant to what I'm saying right now, mainstream media is not the place you'll even get a hint of it. They're all we'll tell you some news, but it ain't news that's relevant to our sort of dictatorship that kind of runs things around the world. It's it's not a dictatorship in the form that there's an official dictator. It's a oligarchy that has the army. I mean the military, the whole military, the Pentagon, as well as all its branches like CIA, NSA, FBI, blah 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 blah, blah EPA. All of them are toxic, sort of self-serving for greed and just, the EPA is just there to sort of be a dysfunctional machine so that corporations can pollute all they want and pollute the rivers, pollute the air, pollute our food, pollute everything. Big Pharma is just another branch of the dysfunction of this nation, which we like to spread across the world. You know what I mean? Like McDonald's, we want that everywhere. We want Coke everywhere. We want all these absolutely terrible things that I don't eat anymore or drink anymore. Now that I've smartened up a little bit. But yeah, it's just really, really sad. It's a sad world we live in. And it's 'cause of USA. Yeah, we suck, man. We suck. So, I'm going to again apologize to, as an American citizen, for the disgrace that this country basically is responsible for across the board. It just never seems to end, too. The more you research, the more you see how insidious and how evil and just greedy, and to the point we don't care about anybody or anything. We just care about the corporations that are in there sucking the lifeblood out of various countries around the world, mowing people down like they mow the lawn in Palestine, which is how they refer to like genocide. And we are a genocide machine, man. We've been committing genocide for decades and decades. We could have come out of World War II being the beacon of hope and the beacon of promise, and that was all just a false narrative all along. We've just been coming out of there ever since, and we're the new empire. Let's go conquer some countries and not stop doing that. We've been doing that all along, and it's conquering in a way. You're conquering their soul. You're stealing their soul. You're raping their people. You're extorting their people. You're putting them into little, for lack of a better word, sweatshops, which is just basically using their citizens as slaves and sucking out their resources. Country after country after country after country after country, we do this. If some democratically elected, for the people of that particular country, comes to fruition, no, we can't. And openly, there's narratives that we've seen where, we got to get rid of that guy. I think it's Morales in one of the countries down in South America, Bolivia. That's like a showcase example of our just the United States at work. It's detestable, reprehensible, just beyond belief. We are so opposite of good that we are literally the opposite of good. We are the epitome of bad in every way, fashion, or form. You name it, America is a disgrace. It's pathetic. It makes me sick to my stomach when I think of what my country has been doing behind the scenes all along. With this sort of shadow government, we call the deep state or the oligarchs or the puppeteers, whatever you want to call them. That's just corporate greed gone awry, banks gone awry, just, everything about it. I could talk for years on these little things that we're just, and it's all evil. We're just always the bad guys. We're never, we have this pretense, we're going in there with some, great agency in some country like Bolivia. We have all these various agencies. Oh, we're here to help. And no, we're here to rape, pillage, destroy, murder, and suck the blood out of your country. Just like we do in every other country. They're our little CIA, and it's all this various nefarious sort of organizations that work side by side with corporate interests. That's what it really is. That's the real deal. That's what's happening in Palestine as we commit mass genocide. Oh, we want to take the whole Middle East over, destroy every Arab alive, and feel good about that. And, convince the American public and the whole world public that, killing Arabs is actually a natural good thing in helping humanity. When in fact, we're just terrorists, murderers, Nazi, fascist pigs. That's what America is. It's corporate not fascist fucking, what do you want to call them, neocons or neoliberals or whatever, neo-fascists, what we are. And I don't know what to do. I mean, it's actually caught me off guard. I had no idea. No idea. So research people like Chris Hedges, and that'll bring you on to other things, and then you'll be like, you know, probably obsessed like me in a very negative, like horrifying way. Wow, this is our country doing this shit? And we are hated, man. There isn't a country in this planet that doesn't hate the United States of America with all its heart. So if you think that's a good position to be in as an American citizen, because one of these days, those rockets and bombs and bullets and drones and all this shit that we have very no problem just supplying, you know, all the bad actors of this world. We're the bad actors. Not Russia, not China, not all the people we're led to believe. No, we're the bad actors. They're just reacting. You know, when somebody punches you, you react. And that's what the United States goes around punching this nation, punching that nation, punching that nation, punching that nation, to the point, and then boom, boom, boom. We got let's put a couple rounds in them while we're at it. We're terrorists, extorting. That's what we specialize in. CIA specializes in extortion. As Chuck Schumer said back in 2016, this is a senator from the United States. Yeah, they have CIA has any 6 different ways to take care of you. That includes the President of the United States. That's who he was referring to at that time. So yeah, our own presidents will take out if they're not towing the line, or whoever. That's why they all toe the line in Congress. That's why you see a bunch of do-nothings. They're all extorted. They're all fearful that something bad could happen to them or their family. They're all, you know, reporters forget about it. You know, even me, if this ever became popular, but trust me, they'd be on my case. They'd be on anybody's case that speaks truth to power, which is what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? I might not get more than 6 views, so they're not going to care about me. But if I did, probably my videos would be pulled for starters and put them on Rumble or whatever. But you know, at least I'm getting the information from YouTube, so I always give them like thumbs up, even though I know that, you know, they're just another greedy corporation like the rest of them, probably at the end of the day. Maybe there's some bright lights in the, you know, in everywhere, you know, like maybe there's some good people in the CIA that can help, you know, overturn it at some point and get it onto the path of righteousness and goodness, you know, and same with the armed forces, because if you're going to be, you know, the hit squads like the SS guards were in Nazi Germany, good luck to America and good luck to the world, because we're creepy. We're creepyville. We're as creepy gets right now. Make no mistake about it. You can watch a fuzzy friggin' fluffy news and, you know, it's overly long weather reports and a few accident scenes and nothing about nothing that really matters. And yeah, and that includes all your Fox or MSNBC or CNN, any of that garbage. I mean, they're in all your major newspapers now. They're all, you ain't gonna get the real deal news from any of them. They're all working for the very shit pile I'm talking about, the neo-fascists that really run things. So they're owned by them. Okay, what kind of news do you think you're gonna get from them anymore? What kind of, you know, sort of election results are you gonna get from their, you know, their choices? That here's who the delegate is. That's their choice. You know what I mean? And then they can even try to take one out that they don't like. Yeah. Good luck, Trump, on getting rid of the CIA. You're a dead man if you do that. So, yeah, you'll toe the line there. You'll let them run things, and you know you'll do as you're told to, just like the rest of the scumbags that are employed by our government. And it's not we the people; it's they, the corporations that are, you know. You got Zuckerberg, as I like to call him, who just visited Mar-a-Lago just the other day, yesterday I think, and you know. Oh, come on, Zuckerberg, suck on Trump's, you know what, piece of shit. Go deep dive into Facebook. Go deep dive into AI and all the people around the world that work for like 10 cents an hour, you know, helping AI become the next new rulers of our universe, and well on its way. I mean, there's things that are run by AI right now that are just what? And they have no idea. You know what I mean? The people who created, like, I don't know how to stop this. Anyway, yeah, that's the world we live in, guys. And it's unfortunate. I don't really, I don't have any kids. I don't know where we go. Yeah, where do we go from here, man? I don't have any idea what to, personally do other than these silly videos that just sort of, like I said, it's kind of my diary, trying to hit on a particular topic every time I do something, like a little bit touch upon on how we invade, take over all the various countries. And even like, countries that we think are our allies, we're just, we got bases in those countries. They don't have bases in our countries. We have bases. We have nuclear weapons in most of these countries, like England and Australia. Yeah, we have all sorts of nukes pointed at all sorts of countries. Somebody does that to us? Well, get rid of that country somehow, some way, right? So yeah, we're the terrorists of the world, man. We are the terrorists of the world. United States, to the government. That's what I think of you.